Next Chapter Podcasts.
Let's play Burlington's Guess That Price. Back to school means back to saving. We're bringing you kids' jeans starting at, hold on a minute, just $11.99. Burlington's acing this test. What about character backpacks? We've got them starting at $12.99. Burlington's done it again. How about sneakers for the kids? A-plus brands and right on trend starting at $11.99. Saving is now in session. Burlington, deals, brands, wow! Styles and selections vary by location.
On WhatsApp, no one can see or hear your personal messages. Whether it's a voice call, message, or sending a password. To WhatsApp, it's all just this. So whether you're sharing the streaming password in the family chat or trading those late-night voice messages that could basically become a podcast, your personal messages stay between you, your friends, and your family. No one else. Not even us. WhatsApp. Message privately with everyone.
Join Play On Premium to get merch like t-shirts, hoodies, and coffee mugs, ad-free episodes, and bonus content video featuring interviews with the actors, producers, playwrights, and directors who brought it all to life. Go to ncpodcasts.com and subscribe to Play On Premium to support the art and the artists.
Welcome back to Play On Podcasts, epic audio adventures reimagining timeless tales. I'm executive producer Michael Goodfriend. I hope you're enjoying our production of Timon of Athens so far. Hey, have you ever dreamed of getting revenge on someone who's wronged you? No? Never? Me either. Kidding, of course. We all have those fantasies. It's human. But in this episode of Timon of Athens, titled One Last Feast, we get to witness just that. The saying, revenge is a dish best served cold, isn't Shakespeare's, but it definitely applies to the end of this episode. There's a lot to enjoy in what you're about to hear, including the introduction of a character named Alcibiades. Listen closely to what he has to say about the law and how it's applied. He's got one of my favorite lines, "The law is cruel only when tyrants use it." He also compares the legal system to a bottomless pit for those who heedlessly plunge into it. Truer words were never spoken. It's in this episode that we hear Timon curse humanity and shun all of his society. It turns out that back in Shakespeare's day, the character of Timon was well known to the people who would have seen the play. Back in those days, a Timonist was known as someone who had become bitter and cynical, rejecting humanity. At the time Shakespeare was writing the play, England's monarch, King James I, was falling deep into debt, holding lavish court parties and paying tons of money and favors to civil servants and supporters to help keep his government running. Ironically, being in the king's orbit also often sent the favored nobility into debt because they had to shell out a ton of money for all the parties and powdered wigs that were expected of the king's friends. It all sounds so familiar, doesn't it? The average American might not know who Timon is, but we definitely can relate to the themes in this play, just as Shakespeare's audience could when comparing Timon to their king. In her essay about Timon, written for the Folger Shakespeare Library, Professor Coppelia Khan says that you might compare Timon and King James' expectations of favor for favors to, quote, the ongoing controversy in the United States about the implicit connections between large donations to presidential campaigns and invitations to White House social events. Food for thought, indeed, as I invite you to join me for one last feast.
Next Chapter Podcasts presents the Play On podcast series Timon of Athens. Episode 3, One More Feast. For the best listening experience, be sure to use headphones or earbuds. And remember, the rich are never satisfied. I had done my best to bar the creditor's men from Timon's house, but Timon would not stay imprisoned.
Open this door!
Let us in.
Open up!
What's this? My door's locked. To shut me in?
I did it myself, sir, to keep these people out!
Have Haven't I always been open with my friends? Now my own house turns against me, becomes my jail. Does my home, where I have feasted, show me, like the rest of mankind, an iron heart?
Now's our chance, Isidore.
My lord, here is my bill.
Here's mine.
And mine, my lord. All our bills.
Oh, knock me down with them. Split me down the middle.
Alas, my lord.
Slice my heart into sums.
50,000 here.
Count it out in drops of blood.
5,000, my lord, and...
5,000 drops pays that. Oh, what's yours?
It's 5,000 plus.
And yours?
My lord, 100,000.
Rip me apart! Do it! And may the gods come down from heaven and do the same to you. Go on, get out of here. Go.
No, I'll never
Get out.
see the money. Let's go.
It's hopeless. He's a bankrupt.
Should be locked up.
Can't breathe. They've actually done that to me. Scum. Creditors. Devils.
My dear lord.
Yes. Yes. Maybe that would work.
My lord?
Yes. That's what I'll do. Steward!
I'm here, my lord.
Oh! Instant service. Go. Invite all my friends again. Lucretia, Lucullus, Sempronius, all of them.
My lord.
I'll give the rascals one more feast.
One more feast. Oh, my lord, you are not yourself. There's not so much left as would provide for one modest meal.
Go. Do what I tell you. Don't you worry. One more time, let in the flood of crooks. My chef and I together will be the cooks. Come, Flavia!
Of course, this talk was madness, but I obeyed, as usual. What neither Timon nor his rich friends knew was that on that very day, the Athenian Senate was meeting to decide a case of murder. Their judgment would change our lives forever.
My lord, the deed was bloody. Nothing emboldens criminals so much as mercy.
Very true.
Here comes one who will plead for him, though. Alcibiades himself.
Honor, health, and compassion to the Senate.
Yes, Alcibiades.
I humbly come before your excellencies, since pity is the chief excellence of the law, and the law is cruel only when tyrants use it. Time and ill fortune have seen fit to trap a friend of mine who, in a moment of passion, has stepped into the law, which is like a bottomless pit for those who heedlessly plunge into it. He is a man, his current predicament aside, whom I much admire, of good character. He did what he did with no stain of cowardice, but with a noble fury and honest pride. Seeing his reputation fatally compromised, he confronted his offender. That done, with disciplined passion, he controlled his rage before it was spent, as if all he'd done was prove an argument. It was a duel of honor.
You force logic to the breaking point, straining to make an ugly deed look good. Your words pushed so hard, it seemed the result they labored to bring forth was meant to reshape manslaughter as innocence and make brawling be a kind of bravery, when in fact it's misbegotten courage. If wrongs are evil and require that we do murder...
Senators,
You cannot make foul deeds look pure. Courage is not to avenge, but to endure.
if enduring is such a sign of courage, why do we march out to fight? My lords, be as great in mercy as you are in dignity. How easy it is to sit in judgment and coldly condemn deeds done in the heat of the moment. To kill, I grant you, is a sin, the worst of all. But in defense of honor and viewed with mercy, it is most just. Anger is a fall from grace, but to feel anger is human. Weigh this against the crime.
That is no defense.
No defense? The service he performed in the war should be enough to ransom back his life.
This is different.
Wrong, my lords. He's done fair service and killed many of your foes in combat. How brave he proved himself in the last war and carved up dozens.
He's done far too much carving up already. He's a known troublemaker with a weakness that often drowns him and overwhelms his valor.
Senator,
in his animal rage, he's been known to commit abominations and stir up insurrection. We have reports of days spent in debauchery and bouts of drinking that end in mayhem.
He dies.
What?
Silence!
Too harsh a sentence. Better to have died in war. My lords, his character aside, though his right arm might purchase a new lease on life for him and owe nothing to any man, just consider this and let it move you. Take my accomplishments, add them to his, and since I know your excellencies require security, I'll put up all my victories, all my honor as collateral for a fair return on your investment. If for this crime he owes the law his life, then let him pay it in fighting and shedding blood like a hero. The law is strict, but war is no less so.
We are for law. He dies. Plead his case no more, on pain of our extreme displeasure. Be it a friend's or be it a brother's, he forfeits his own blood who spills another's.
Must it be so? No, it must not. My lords, I beseech you, look at me.
We do. What is there to see?
Who am I? What am I?
Just another man.
So, you do not recognize me. Old men forget. Yes, that must be it. Why else would I have to abase myself and grovel only to be denied this simple courtesy? My wounds ache for you. What?
You dare provoke our anger? It uses few words, but reaches far. We banish you forever.
No! Banish me? Banish your senile selves! Banish the sinkhole of corruption the Senate has become!
If the sun rises twice more and still finds you in Athens, expect a harsher sentence.
And, not to stoke our anger further, the man shall be executed forthwith.
You can't do this!
How dare you!
Remove the prisoner! Justice has been done.
Yes, a good day's work.
May the gods preserve you past old age, to live as skeletons that none can bear to look at. I have beaten back their foes while they have sat counting their profits, lent out cash at usurious rates. And I, rich only in deep scars. All those for this? Is this the cure the thieving Senate applies so liberally to the wounds of those who fought? Banishment? Yeah, I'll rally my troops who talk openly of mutiny and stake all on their bravery. There's honor in a soldier's life, always at odds, avenging wrongs as pitilessly as gods.
Eczema isn't always obvious, but it's real. And so is the relief from Ebglyss. After an initial dosing phase, about 4 in 10 people taking Ebglyss achieved itch relief and clear or almost clear skin at 16 weeks. And most of those people maintain skin that's still more clear at 1 year with monthly dosing.
Ebglyss, lebrikizumab LBKZ, a 250 milligram per 2 milliliter injection, is a prescription medicine used to treat adults and children 12 years of age and older who weigh at least 88 pounds or 40 kilograms with moderate to severe eczema, also called atopic dermatitis, that is not well controlled with prescription therapies used on the skin or topicals, or who cannot use topical therapies. Ebglyss can be used with or without topical corticosteroids. Don't use if you're allergic to Ebglyss. Allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Eye problems can occur. Tell your doctor if you have new or worsening eye problems. You should not receive a live vaccine when treated with Ebglyss. Before starting Ebglyss, tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection.
Searching for real relief? Ask your doctor about Ebglyss and visit ebglyss.lilly.com or call 1-800-LILY-RX or 1-800-545-5979.
This episode is brought to you by State Farm. Checking off the boxes on your to-do list is a great feeling. And when it comes to checking off coverage, a State Farm agent can help you choose an option that's right for you. Whether you prefer talking in person, on the phone, or using the award-winning app, it's nice knowing you have help finding coverage that best fits your needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Banishment. No harm in that. It did not irk Alcibiades to be banished. It was indeed a worthy cause for fury, and, as we soon found out, for him to strike at Athens. But none of this reached the ears of Timon's friends. They were too eager to sip from the trough of his generosity.
Good day to you, sir.
And to you. I think this honorable lord was only teasing us the other day.
I was thinking along the same lines myself when you came in. I hope his situation is not as dire as he made it sound when he tested his various friends.
It ought not to be, judging by this new entertainment he's providing.
I agree. He sent me an urgent invitation. I should have turned it down, having so many pressing appointments. But he worked his magic on me, and here I am, like it or not.
The very same with me. I was obligated to some vital business matters, but he would not listen to my excuses. I am sorry now that when he sent his request for a loan, I was completely out of funds.
I am quite devastated on that account, too, now that I see how things actually stand.
Everyone here feels the same way. How much did he want to borrow?
1,000.
1,000?
What about you?
His request to me was for... Shh! Here he comes!
Hearty greetings to you, my friends. And how are things with you?
Never better, so long as the news from you is good.
No swallow follows summer more eagerly than we do your lordship.
Nor more eagerly takes off in winter. Well, people are such summer birds.
I hope your lordship doesn't harbor any hard feelings about my having to send your messenger away empty-handed.
Oh, madam, don't let that trouble you.
My most honorable lord, I am truly sick with shame that when your lordship sent to me for assistance the other day, I was so unexpectedly low on funds.
Forget it, sir.
If you had come to me just 2 hours earlier...
Don't worry about it. Put it out of your mind. Oh, here comes the feast. Attendants! Bring everything at once.
All covered dishes!
A banquet fit for a king, guaranteed.
Absolutely, if deep pockets and the occasion combine.
Hello, everyone!
Sempronius!
Sempronius, you're just in time. What's the news?
Did you hear? Alcibiades has been banished.
Alcibiades banished?
Oh no, Alcibiades!
It's true, trust me.
How?
My goodness, what did he do?
I'll tell you later. Look! I see there's a noble banquet on its way.
Good friends! Gather round, please.
He's the old Timon. Has it changed?
But will it last? Will it last?
So far it has, but time will. You know.
I agree.
What a feast!
Quick, everyone, find a seat.
Oh.
Think of yourselves as racing to the lip of your mistress. Every serving is the same, so no pushing and shoving over who's going to sit at the head of the table while the meal gets cold. But sit! Sit! The gods require our thanks. Oh, you great benefactors, sprinkle our gathering here with thankfulness. Lend each man sufficient to his needs, so that no one has to borrow from another. For if your godly eminences should have to borrow from mankind, mankind would forsake the gods. As for these friends of mine here, considering they are nothing to me, bless them with nothing, and to nothing are they welcome. You smiling, smooth, detested parasites, courteous destroyers, affable wolves, meek bears, you something-for-nothing fools, soup bowl friends, flies buzzing around only when times are good, bowers and scrapers, puffs of smoke, clockwork mannequins. May the vilest infections known to man and beast encrust you every inch. Lift the lids, dogs, and lap.
This is disgusting!
It smells!
It's garbage!
Now, may you never lay eyes on a better meal.
What does his lordship mean? What is this filth?
It's sewage! Damn, it's vile!
Composed of what? Oh, no, nothing but warmed up shit with a garnish of dog's vomit and some trash from the gutter. Go, smear your faces with your own reeking treachery. Here!
No!
What? Leaving already? Finish your meal! Yeah, you too!
Stop!
And you! Don't go, I'll lend you money. Won't ask for a penny. Pierced and spangled with your flatteries. I wash it all off. This is the last you'll see of Timon. Begone and good riddance.
Your Timon's gone mad!
One day with him, we're dining off exotic birds. The next time on the menu, all we get is turds.
Really? Everyone in a hurry, huh? So it appears. From now on, let no dinner be served at which a crook is not a welcome guest. Burn my house. Sink Athens. From this day, Timon will hate man and all humanity.
The Play On podcast series, Timon of Athens, was written by William Shakespeare and translated into modern English verse by Kenneth Cavender. All episodes were directed by Andy Woke. The podcast was recorded under a SAG-AFTRA agreement. The cast is as follows: Anthony Cochran as Timon, Puya Mohseni as Flavia, Kevin Kilner as Alcibiades, Jason Kravitz as Apamantus, Michael Uoye as the Old Athenian, Cephas, and Senator 2, Abigail Onwunali as Ventidia, Timandra, and Senator 1, Barzin Achavan as the Painter and Lucullus, Nadina Hassan as the Poet and Lucretia, Hasiem Mohammed as the Merchant, Isidore, and Thief Number 1. Greg Mosgala as Lucilius, Sempronius, and Thief Number 2. Dorcas Long as the Jeweler, Cupid, Varro, and Phrynia. Casting by The Telsey Office, Karen Castle, CSA. Voice and text coach, Julie Foe. Original music composition by Lawrence Schrag. Mix and sound design by Lindsay Jones. Sound engineering and mixing by Sadaharu Yagi. Mix engineer and dialogue editor, Larry Walsh. Podcast mastering by Greg Cortez at New Monkey Studio. Coordinating producer, Transcend Streaming, Kira Bowie and Liana Keys. Executive producer, Michael Goodfriend. The Play On podcast series, Timon of Athens, is produced by Next Chapter Podcasts and is made possible by the generous support of the Hits Foundation. Visit nextchapterpodcast.com for more about the Play On podcast series. Visit playonshakespeare.org for more about Play On Shakespeare. Subscribe to Play On Premium for ad-free episodes and join our Patreon for exclusive merchandise and early commercial-free releases. Go to nextchapterpodcast.com for our bonus content where you'll find interviews with the artists, producers, and engineers who brought it all to life. And remember, the rich are never satisfied.
Join Play On Premium to get merch like t-shirts, hoodies, and coffee mugs, ad-free episodes, and bonus content video featuring interviews with the actors, producers, playwrights, and directors who brought it all to life. Go to ncpodcasts.com and subscribe to Play On Premium to support the art and the artists.
Next Chapter Podcasts.